Hey, spreading my love and awareness. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're gonna be talking about bullying today. And in case I post this on Instagram, hi Instagram people that are watching this right now. We're gonna be talking about bullying, the psychology behind it, what exactly goes on in a bully's mind, and how you can stop a bully, etc. We're gonna talk about it all. I want you guys to understand these bullies, and I want you to basically know that they ain't okay. So if you're being bullied, this is for you. If you were bullying, this is for you too, because it also helps you understand what's going on with you, I guess, So let's get into it.
Let us take a moment to acknowledge the fact, guys, that I'm glowing. Yo, this is like an Instagram filter. I like this filter so much. I don't know if I'm going to keep using it or what, but I like it. Shout out to the person that made it. I'll probably write down their accounts because I like giving credit. If you want to try out the filter, go ahead.
And it's pretty. Just know it's pretty. Okay, so I'ma start, okay, guys. I did my research on this one, and I am sourcing from two different sources. Okay, anyway, I'm sourcing from two different sources. And I'm definitely not going to be reading. I just want this to be like natural, and I want you guys to really relate and understand. And I just want to say what's coming from my heart as well as what I've just learned. So people bully because they do not have a better way to socially express what they want or how to get the things that they want. So in the end, they use violence, or they're really aggressive when just, taking what they want. So that's the reason why people bully initially. And also, in this world that we live in, people are hungry for power. So now we have people that know that you can get power through like respect, education, and a whole lot of that other stuff. And then we have people that get power by being aggressive and violent and instilling fear in others, right? So now I want you to understand the psychology that's actually behind people that bully other people. So for you to understand, I'll explain how bullies become bullies. So we all know first of all, you need to know that bullies are made. They're not born. That's the first thing you need to know. Second, we have probably all bullied, but only when we're younger, because there's a certain stage when you're growing, when you're like just a bully, and that's usually when you're 2 years old, and it's a playful type of bullying. But if that type of bullying is not monitored and if it's not like monitored or checked constantly, if you don't actually tell your child that no, don't beat her, don't do this to that, it's gonna get bad as they grow up. Well, I feel like we've all bullied. That's just my perspective on this. But if you have not bullied, at least when you were 2 years old or whatever, just comment down below. And usually, if you're like a mother, you'll realize that when your child is playing with other children, there's always that one child, right, that's bullying the other child just to get what they have, right? So that's the type of bullying that needs to be monitored, and you have to check your children hey, don't do that, this is not right, and everything. Because if you then don't check them, as they grow older, they'll think that okay, if I want to get that, I'll have to bully that person into them giving me what I want, which is definitely not what you want your children to be learning or your children to be thinking. And then another way that bullies are made is through post-traumatic experiences. So, for example, as a child, you were abused and you were, mistreated by your parents, the people around you, if you haven't healed from that past, you begin to grow into, you channel that energy, like that bad energy that's like still within you, or you just channel those negative past experiences into other people because they haven't been treated within you. You haven't like gotten over it, so you start to express it on other children as an outlet, which is how bullies, the second part of how bullies are made and not born. So that's the first thing you need to understand. Then the third part is that people that are being bullied are more likely to become bullies themselves after that experience. So yes, that experience isn't good. Like, you're basically mistreating a person, making them feel so bad about themselves. So if they haven't healed from that, they will find satisfaction or joy in just like putting it on somebody else. So they begin to bully other people because they used to be bullied as well. So those are 3 ways that a bully can be made. So basically we're going with the quote, hurt people hurt people. And remember how at the beginning of the video I did explain that the reason why people bully is because they're not able to socially communicate what they want. So in the end, they result to violence and everything else just to get what they want. So I'm gonna further explain the reasons that people actually bully. So I'll start with like the most dangerous version or reasoning behind bullying. So we have something called sadism. So this is when a person just enjoys or gets like happy, finds so much joy and all of that in seeing other people being sad. So I don't know how it works, but yeah, like they find so much joy in seeing other people just sad, seeing other people crying, especially knowing that they are the cause of it. So these are the type of bullies that do not show any remorse after hurting a person, and most of these people do become murderers of some sort, maybe serial killers, Then we also have people that bully for revenge. So the victim would have wronged the bully, and the bully is constantly is constantly mistreating the victim because they want their vengeance, or maybe they want to get an apology out of it. But remember, they're not socially communicating exactly what they want. Maybe they simply want an apology, but they're gonna keep bullying you until I do not know until what. But yeah, they could have like socially expressed that they wanted an apology and that you wronged them, but instead they bully you and bully you and bully you just for vengeance. Then we also have people that bully because they admire you, or they see you as a threat to maybe their business, a threat to their relationship, a threat to their family, or a threat to their status, maybe like a social status in general. So these type of people, I feel like mostly that's the reason why people usually bully. It's because they are envious, or they just really feel threatened by you. So these bullies usually hide behind phony social media accounts, which you don't even know who it is, and they're just like being a coward, and they're bringing you down and all of that through social media, and you don't even know who it is. Yeah, that's another type. So those are the reasons people usually get bullied, but there are definitely a lot more reasons that I probably didn't state, and I sort of mixed up reasons and types of bullies if you were paying attention. But yeah, if you know more reasons that people could bully other people, you can state it in the comments. So do comments, be active, so that I know that there's an actual audience watching this, show that support. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to how you can deal with someone that's bullying you, or how you can help to prevent bullying. So, your defense against the bully. This first part is for parents or anyone, basically, but mostly for parents. So you have to raise your children with some sort of social strength, like with self-confidence and all of that, because bullies do not target people that are socially strong, socially confident, that have everything together. They usually target those kids that just seem to not exactly have a lot of friends, kids that express their sad emotions. So the reason why bullies target these type of children is because they feel rewarded when the child starts to cry, or when the child is sad. When the child is sad or shows their sadness in their face, because they're happy about that, so that's like their reward. So that's the reason why you should raise your children with confidence, strength, and strong personalities. Then also, the second way to stop a bully is so I'll explain it this way. When a person is being bullied, the bully usually does it when when they're not exactly alone, but there's a crowd to witness and see it, because that builds on their pride, and they're like, yes, I'm bullying you and I'm making you sad, now cry. So to stop that, if a person gets bullied, the crowd would be pretty much helpful if they go on the side of the child being bullied, and then they retaliate on the bully, like, hey, stop it, it's not cool, to stand up for the victim. That's the best way to stop bullying. The reason why people mostly watch bullies bullying is because they're afraid of the bully targeting them. So they usually just stand off and be like, okay, So the reason why the last option I gave, which is to retaliate as a group or as a number of people, if a number of people do retaliate, the bully, there's no way that bully is gonna come for each and every person, or that bully is just basically gonna stop bullying people, and they won't come after you, because they do know, and they're sort of now afraid that if they didn't come after you, they're gonna be ganged upon, and people are gonna check them like, no, you know what, stop it, it's not cool. So please do help victims that are being bullied. I've heard so many stories where children commit suicide, very young children commit suicide because they're being bullied, and first of all, the school did nothing about it, but it is everyone's responsibility. If you know someone being bullied, and if you learn with someone who's being bullied, you can just agree as a class, okay guys, when this person is now picking on that person, let's all stand up against that person, because bullying does and can lead to suicide. You can search on the internet, there are so many stories about children that commit suicide because they've been bullied, and it wouldn't be nice. I don't think it would settle in anyone's heart to see someone you actually know that they got bullied and then they committed suicide, but you're just there reading it and you didn't do anything about it, right? So it is a teamwork thing. If you do know someone being bullied, you can help to save their life. You can help by teaming up with your classmates, teaming up with your friends, team up against the bully and say, no, stop doing that, it is not cool and it's really not fun and everything. And this person will definitely be feeling lonely. So also get to know the victim being bullied, become their friend, show them that you're there for them, and you would have saved a life. So thank you all for watching this video till the end. I know there were a lot of background noises, but I'm gonna teach these people a lesson. So I hope if you watch till the end, you're gonna see this. But if you didn't, oh well. Lesson 1. That's one of the guys, you people. Meet. So, oh no, you do not want to do this. It's going live, so you better say hi. You're seriously going to run away. Yeah.
And these the other people that were making noise, guys. Say hi to these guys. Say hi. It's an Instagram live. Say hi. Tina, say hi. Yeah.
Okay, sorry you guys had to see that, but those people were making noise. So yeah. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope I'll be doing a lot of other funny things to reward the people that actually watch my videos till the end. So subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'm gonna catch you guys the next time that I post, because my posts are not consistent and I don't want to make so much commitments to people. Like, okay, so just subscribe. If you haven't bought a candle, you should definitely buy yourself a candle. So this is the candle that I'm talking about. It's written wild thoughts on it, but this specific one is actually called the peppermint candle. It's an aromatherapeutic candle mixed with peppermint oil and patchouli essential oil. So it has so many benefits. I will give you my Instagram account so that you can follow and read on the amazing benefits that these candles have. So do not be afraid to DM me and order your candle, people. Okay? Amazing.